Hello everyone, I've been a Kpop fan since 2019. Sometimes I make grammar mistakes and I have problem express myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end us. So I'm going to at last listen Xdinary Heroes mini album. I want to say in which number which, like, is it the 6th mini album or 5th? I have no idea. I'm super exciting. I think my voice is going to be quieter. I'm not in my usual space where I record because I'm not home alone anymore, so I have to be a tiny bit quiet. Plus the walls are like paper. Like, first you having fight me. I've fruit you an play. Wait. So without further ado, let's just jump to 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh. We're starting strong. Before start singing, I had in my brain like some certain song, and maybe some 2000 rock or 90s, but not like the American groups, but more like the Scandinavian heavy metal groups from the 2000. That's what it reminds me of, like a very specific sound. Like can go anime route now. Ooh. The background vocals, like ooh, like that, a tiny bit airy, but also it likes 2000 also. A tiny bit of J-rock, like a combination of the J-rock and the Scandinavian, like metal like groups. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I think more like it's a specific song, and I can't remember which one I remember. Like here. I genuinely, it's going to drive me crazy what I remember, but like what it remembers me of. Is this grammatically correct? And also I love that the song it started with the strong instrumental from the start, like after the intro. Immediately when the chorus starts, before the chorus, you hear like full hype song, like the guitars were super extra strong. Also, by the way, singing, like, it does give the vibe of come on, fight me. You know, like they're very aggressive. That makes sense. has a tiny bit of eeriness here. Like the guitars, everything goes. Like the song, it maybe started a tiny bit quieter, but like immediately got hype until the last millisecond. It was hype from start to finish. But you have moments where you have like more like tranquility, but that hype, especially from the last part, like until the last millisecond, it's there. If that makes sense. And I super duper love it. Like I said, it gives you the impression of rebelling, like, come on, fight me, I have opinions, you have opinions. But I'm not going to go down, I'm standing on the opinions that I have, the impression that I have. And it's going to drive me crazy for the rest of the day what it reminds me of the song Fight Me. Like, it's a very specific sound, very specific song, or like group and band, better saying, and I don't know which one. Normally I didn't say first thing first, just because I love a group or an artist doesn't mean that I have to love all of the music. I have likes and dislikes. Just because it's I don't like the song doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's just not the style of music that I like to listen. Everyone has different tastes. 2 pauses. Like, I need to say what I have in my brain at the moment. If not, I'm going to forget immediately. My brain, short-term memory, it's not good on my hair. So I have to say what I have in my brain at the moment. If not, I'm going to totally forget it. So when I see, before starting a song, and I see the title, I like to guess what the sound of the song is. What's the sound of the song based just on the title. So more than I like, since everything if it's in a minuscular, how do you say it? See, another word that I never said out loud in English. That I think about it. I think I've just read it, but I never said it. Like, I want to say maybe a tiny bit more tranquil, maybe more like ballady, but also you can totally go like not sad, but maybe also hype. I suppose maybe a big chunk of the album is going to be like super extra hype, maybe one ballad or two. Who knows? So without further ado, let's just jump to 3, 2, 1, play. More than I like you. More. For now it sounds more calm, but I think it's going to be like the 2000 like emo bands. It sounds more like pop rock, but also very 2000. Like, I think with the album maybe they want different retro sounds. The guitar is still strong. Oh my god, see, I totally forgot what I wanted to say. Damn it. The vocals are more calm compared with the instrumental. Like, especially the guitar. Like, even for, like I said, it's has like a calm vibe. But the guitar, it's very aggressive. But it doesn't sound aggressive, maybe just because of the vocals. Does that make sense? I still have calm vibes. I don't know, this sounds like it's hard. It's more like a heartbreak, no. A broken relationship, no. Broken heart, right? So in 3 weeks, maybe I made 3 videos. That's the only time that I spoke in English, and like my English chip, it's not working anymore. Like, I have a problem thinking in English. Like, I'm not used anymore. So I take it less more like you broke my heart, or like I like you. No. More than I like. No. I was thinking maybe you. Oh, I like you more than you. But from the title, I don't know. But I still have an impression that it's more like a broken heart song. What's that? It's an instrumental sample that goes like a very high scream but low pitched, if that makes sense. Or like it's something is glitching, or like it's like, oh. Oh. That gives a tiny bit of creepiness in it. What I said? Oh, the synth go crazy. At the end was, I don't think it was the keyboard. I think it was just the synth. So I mean, I suppose Old went crazy in the last part. I like it. I'm not sure I'm loving it because like this type of song, so most of the times I can enjoy it, but not always, because it's not a style of rock that I'm fond of, that I like to listen, if that makes sense. For example, all the emo rock from 2000, like Panic at the Disco or Green Day, like Fall Out Boy, I didn't really like it. There's maybe one or two songs that I'm like, okay, they're good, but they never catch my attention, if that makes sense. So this is not that emo song, but that's still, it's something that at times, maybe 2 times out of 10, I'm going to skip it. Yeah, I think so. So I like it, but it's going to be times that I'm not going to reach for it, and maybe I'm going to skip it, if that makes sense. Like, totally depending on the mood. So like I said, only if I'm super in a bad mood, I don't think I'm going to reach it to it. I think I'm going to skip it. So next we're having Diamond. Diamond, like I'm strong like diamond, or diamond, you are my diamond because you are precious. Who knows? Play. Love it already. Oh, the guitar. Oh my god. So this is it's having more, I say more J-rock because I listen to a lot of J-rock in my teens, young adulthood, pre-teens also. So it reminds me of that, like imagine something like Overworld, or do I say early 1OK rock? You know, it's having that vibe. Ooh. Is that the synth again? I think with each album the instrumentals are getting crazier and crazier. If I make sense. Like in this album, like the synth, it goes super extra hard, and also the guitars and everything. It's like they up their energy. That makes sense. Why I like genuinely, it's that impression that I have that they are going crazy with the instrumental, like they're having even more and more and more and more energy. But is there everything in totally in English. Totally in English. It's fully. Yeah. How do I say grammatically correct? Is the full song in English? Or it's just because. Okay. Have auditory processing issues, so I hear the voices, but I don't hear what they're singing. It doesn't matter the languages that it's in. That's why I never can learn lyrics. Because for me, the voices are just another instrument. It's like the guitar. The guitar has had no words. So for me, the voice is like the same as guitar. I just hear the vocals, but I don't hear what they are saying. So there's times I'm clocking out that it's in English. Oh, everything's in English. Very late. Câu chuyện. What? Whoa. What was that at the end? Like, boop? I thought it was something like a laugh or like a water trap. What was the sound? Whoop! And it's just at the end, it came out of nowhere. What's that? Now everything that I wanted to say, it went out of my brain just because of that whoop at the end. Oh my god, my hair is crazy. I had it in a ponytail, and now it has the ponytail form. Diamond, I super love it. Again, it gives me like some sort of 2000 J-Rock vibe. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I super love it. Like I said, with each song it looks like the instrumental is going more and more crazy, especially with each album we're going even more crazy. For now, everything is great, even if more than I like it's not love, but I like it and it's still amazing. I think I'm biased to Xdinary Heroes, but for me, like, I love almost everything. Okay, they're the ballads. Sometimes I skip it because I'm not in the mood of the ballads. Like most of the times I skip ballads, even if it's a rock ballad. It depends heavily on the mood that I am or if I like the ballad. It doesn't matter. I think this is the shortest Xdinary Hero song if you don't take intros, right? So next is Supernatural. Obviously, when you hear Supernatural, you will think something dark and creepy. But with Xdinary Heroes, you never know. You know, Xmas, like it sounds, you should the title and think, oh, Christmas. Maybe not Carol, but something more like jolly. It sounds like more like a Halloween song. Which I should have expecting it that sound, seeing like it was from the Haircut album. I like seeing the cover album, everyone with the crazy hairstyle and Halloweeny was like, I don't know why when I saw the first, like the title, I was expecting something jolly. But with Supernatural, maybe they're saying like, okay, we're not going to do the haunting sound. Maybe we're going to totally change it. Play. See?
아무 생각 말고 잠시만 가만히 있자. 이제야 숨을 돌린다.
It sounded like the piano was recording on like the bigger piano, because it's like I've sounded like someone if you have a floorboard and it's creaking, sometimes you hear that sound if they record on a big piano and you hear the pedals. When that's what I heard at the start. Like maybe it's the floor creaking, maybe it's the piano pedal.
돌아볼 틈 없이 달려온 거야. 이렇게서야 또 잠시 난 몸을 빈다.
Ow.
아무도 모르게 숨겨왔던 말, 그 틈새로 흘러버린 날 어느새 마주하고 있다. Let me see you, let me hear you, supernatural. 미쳐 바라보지 못했던 내 안에 숨쉬는 너.
Like it sounds like there's a lot of heavy emotions in the song, especially in the chorus. Like they sound like they have a lot of emotion and it's a tiny bit melancholic. So I was right that Supernatural maybe it's not going to have like the creepy sound in it. With Xdinary Heroes, you never know. What you think it's obvious, it's not going to be. It's going to be almost totally opposite. I had to do something, so I don't know where I was left, so I how to say it, rewind some seconds.
싶은데 할 수가 없어 단 한 번도 멈춰본 적 없이 달려갔지.
The guitar, the drums are, it's not like the beat thumb like it's a beat that somehow it makes me like I'm something is wrong. And the idea like it's not okay, I'm going to be honest, it sounds like my heart. I have sometimes my heart skips, no, not skips, like it has like a beat that goes a tiny bit slower than the rest of the beats normally, like doom chum chum doom chum. That's what reminds me of. Also my heart, it's fine. I don't have the condition that it's how to say it, like I have it there but it doesn't affect my life, luckily. So for now my heart is fine. So when I heard that drum, it makes me a tiny bit uneasy, because it's not the typical, like the rhythm somehow it's not all over, like I don't know how to explain it. Pum 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 pum. I don't know why it gives me makes me feel like a tiny bit uncomfortable. Oh, the guitar is also in the chorus, but the first time I heard it when it was just isolated. Pum, 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 pum. Like after every time I drink tea, I think in person that my throat it's dry and I can breathe. Back to the song. I have no, but no, I don't have. Oh my god, so bad. I can't speak in English anymore. The song it's like it has a tiny bit magical feeling in the sense that like I have the impression that I'm floating, like maybe mostly because of the vocals. It's like be free, you know. If that makes sense. It's more like a ballady song. I already said most of the times I'm not the biggest fan of ballads, so with Supernatural I think I'm going to skip it even more than I like. I think maybe again it's depending heavily on the mood that I am. Sometimes if my brain is empty, I can totally listen to it, but if my brain is busy because social anxiety, I'm overthinking a lot, and after that I end in an anxiety attack. So the song it's not to listen at that moment for me. So there's going to be a lot of times that I'm going to skip it because I will not be in the mood for something so melancholic, if I make sense. So next we're having George the Lobster. When I saw the title I was like, George the Lobster? Really? If people don't know, I saw maybe a video a long time ago about if it's the same George the Lobster. I think he was a big lobster captured and then sold to a restaurant, and it was like a big lobster, but not to be eaten, more like the mascot for the restaurant. But after a while was like, let him be free. So at the end he went back to nature, if I make sense. So that's the only George Lobster that I know. No, genuinely, if it's that George Lobster, like who came with the idea? Who knows about George the Lobster? I can only think of Gunil, but who knows? Wherever come to the idea for. No, I'm super extra interested. Already, like I didn't hear the song, but I'm super interested how they came inspired to create a song from George the Lobster, and how did they know the story if it's the same story that I know. Play. I said play. Oh. amazing. Oh my butt hurts. Wait, I need to change positions. I super duper love the song. It sounds so good. It's maybe idea that I have that from the song, since it sounds more aggressive, like I want to escape, I want to be free. Also, a lot of time how you hear the bass and then the scenes, it reminds me of Vocaloid songs, like just based on those two instrumental. Maybe I listened to a lot of Vocaloids back in the day that had one of the heaviest instrumental was the bass in the scenes, if that makes sense. I didn't make sense, like I don't know how to explain it. But only on the verses.
가끔 불안이 자꾸만 고개를 들어 기억이 그럴 때면 why don't we 따라가 보자고 my heartbeat going up 곧이야 모든 게 going up is coming up 전부 다 새롭게.
Is that all? Rapping going up? The song is so good. I think maybe it's going to be my favorite. Ooh. I should expect this part is going to be more calm down. Ooh. The guitar. Like Johan went crazy. Like in the I think since Troublemaker was the title of the album. There's songs where at maybe the last part, like Money on My Mind, like Johan goes super extra crazy with the guitar. If it makes sense. I love the song. I super duper love the song. It's all the album maybe are like a new sound for Xdinary Heroes. It's not like maybe supernatural, something that maybe you can heard something similar from Xdinary Heroes, but the rest of the songs I have impression that it's more, it has a tiny bit of 2000 in it, a tiny bit more like 2000 in it, but also not. But when I think of 2000, I think about 2000 J-Rock, and with this song, like they are like before the chorus, that verse, it reminds me like some Vocaloid song like from late 2000. Like it's a very specific sound. I really have no idea how to express what I feel and what the emotion that I get, or like I don't know how to explain it, and it drives me crazy. Bitter but better, I suppose. Yeah. I would expect something more aggressive, just because you have bitter but better, so like I said, aggressive, like maybe I'm tired of other people telling about me, but I'm going to get over it and I'm better. I don't know that I have that idea, just better total. Play.
What's your favorite? I'm a favorite. Hey.
This is not what I expected from the song.
I'm sweet and savory. Only this I'm 교대지.
Why I'm getting country vibes?
차려놓은 환상 앞에 눈이 멀어버리지. 한 입 벼물고 나면 처음엔 다들 인상을 써. 썰봐 달려있던 설탕가다 털어내면 진짜가 나오거든. 근데 오히려 좋아. You got the real thing. 비늘 법에는 놀라지마. I don't need to feel sorry for you. 반전에 빠져 what I want.
The chorus, it reminds me of 80s hand band rock songs, if that makes sense. It has that vibe to it. But I don't know why I expect to see, if they're having a live performance, everyone to be dressed as cowboys. Everyone has that cowboy aesthetic, but also the 80s rock vibe, but still cowboys.
What's your favorite? I'm a favorite. This is thrilling me. Beat a bit better. 이 맛을 모른다면 keep the silence. 맛보기 전에 까는 freaking liars. 과도한 그 따윈 없어 난 그냥 가시대로 내 맘대로 뒹구는 편이. 뱉어내고 뱉어봐도 남아있는 flavor. 계속 뱉고 뱉어내도 감각은 느끼죠. 더 그만해 no 이제 눈물게 해달래도 더 속인 적 없어 네 예상과 다른
The pre-chorus. Oh, the pre-chorus. Favorite part. This is the part where they are most time they are in harmonies. Does it make sense grammatical what I said? Okay, well, we have parts where they're singing in harmony, but not like a full verse, right? I'm really trying to remember it, and right now my mind is blank. But I love the harmonies. Oh, Cornelius. No, you're so crazy at the drums. I super duper 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 love Peter Pan better. It's having the cowboy vibes, but also 80s vibes. Like I can. That's everything that comes to my brain. Everyone in cowboy outfits. Like I said, the full album, everyone went crazy with the instrumental. Like so much energy and so much angerness at playing. If it makes sense. And I totally love it. Everything was amazing. I loved almost all the songs. Supernatural, I think, is the only one that I'm going to skip it a lot of times, just because it's like a more like a slower ballady sound, and again, it's not a style of music that I like to listen. But still, everything was so amazing. Vocals, of course, everyone sounds amazing. Like oh, if I say, oh my god, Lucas Johan's Juyeon's vocals, Juyeon's vocals, or like Jung's, like it's something to be expected. Like I'm stating the obvious, but everything was perfect. Everything was so good, so good. I like to do like a first listen ranking. So there's the Lobster, number 1. I think for 2, maybe Bitter but Better, 3rd Fight Me, 4 Beautiful Life, 5th Diamond, 6 More Than I Like, 7 Supernatural. But that is just like first listen ranking. I think the only thing that they're not going to change, 1st place and 7th place, but Better but Better, Fight Me, and Beautiful Life, like it's going to be like a fight between those 3 songs, like going to be back and forth. Maybe I'm going to, for me, 3 songs like in 2nd place, like who knows. So I think that's it. Everything was super duper good. I love everything. So that's it. If any more Chilean, thank you very much, and bye bye.